create some assassins around your own self. Because I saw myself that I was walking in a wealthy place. I had my mansion and I had my cars. And see, you all told that to somebody who said, well, who she think she is? Who do you think he is? Oh, my business going to be successful. Everybody in my family, I'm going to have to help them out. See, now you all told that to the wrong family member. So now they say, who you think you is? Oh, you saying you better than me now? Oh, your business better than mine? You may say, my own brother. Yeah, your own brother. Because you opened up your mouth and you the one that spoke it. Because see, as we read down in the chapter, you're going to see that jealousy caused his brethren to sell him into slavery.
Oh, yes.
See, because when you're dealing with the spirit of the assassin, it's when you begin to speak what God told you what he was going to do in your life. Well, I made up my mind, I'm going to walk in my call. Now, just because they don't want to walk in their call, and you said that to them, now you made yourself a target, because now they're going to do everything they can to get you to not to walk in yours, because they ain't walking in theirs. And then every time they see you, so now the enemy put a mark in their mind that see, now they thinking they better than you. Because see, now they thinking they doing something, because they finna walk in theirs. And see, I got to do everything I can to stop them. That's what they're thinking. Oh, I don't feel like we need to go to church. I don't know about you. I ain't going to fast. See, just by speaking that, I'm planting that seed in your spirit. Right. So now the day we got to get ready to fast, I really don't want to fast. Yeah. So now where did that come from? Yep. That came from the conversation and the seed from the spirit of the assassin. Girl, I don't know about you, but I'm at this place now where, you know what, I believe God for this stuff, but you know what, some of this stuff I ain't even gonna worry about. I understand what Pastor's saying, but I'm just not feeling it, because that seems like it's just too much work to me. And then when we sit up there and get in the midst of these conversations, come on now, you got to understand that you don't say anything, you're coming into agreement with it. You don't say anything, you saying, okay, I agree with what you're saying. Now understanding, you have now opened up your spiritual house to the spirit of the assassin. Because you see, look at it, say verse 9. Soon Joseph had another dream, and again his brothers told him about it. Listen, I had another dream, he said. The sun, the moon, and the 11 stars bowed down before me. This time he told this to his father as well as to his brother. But his father scolded him. What kind of dream is this, he asked. Will your mother and I and your brothers actually come and bow down to the ground before you? But while his brothers was jealous of Joseph, his father wondered what the dreams meant. So even though his father asked him that, but the Bible said, but his father began to say, what it is that he's dreaming. Because see, now I want you to jump down to verse 12. Soon after Joseph's brother went to pasture their father's flock at Shechem. When they had been gone for some time, Jacob said to Joseph, your brothers are pasturing the sheep at Shechem. Get ready and I will send you to them. He said, I'm ready to go, Joseph replied. Now I want you to skip down to verse 18. As you skip down to verse 18, it says, when Joseph's brothers saw him coming, they recognized him in the distance. So you got to understand that when you're dealing with the assassin, his brothers, they recognize him from coming from afar off. What am I saying? That the enemy is watching you. He's watching what you do. He's watching when you used to pray every day. Now you praying every other day. So now he's saying, if I want to attack them, I can attack them on that day they ain't praying. Because see, now I heard when she said that she don't feel like it. So you got to understand that the enemy hears. Because you got to remember, he's the prince of the air. You got eavesdropping spirits that's listening to every conversation that you make. So when you say, I'm tired, I don't feel like it. So now what you're doing is you're opening up say, I ain't tired, but I'm saying don't give that enemy no glory. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm going to still do what I know to do. I know I need to read my Bible because it's essential. I know I need to communicate to God because it's essential. So you got to know it's some things you just can't stop doing. I don't care what go on in your life, you always got to communicate. Because if you don't communicate to God, God can't do nothing for you. And see, we got to always be at a place where we can't allow these things where we become so busy. We can't be like a Martha. Being so busy that you ain't got time to sit at the feet of Jesus. Right. See, we want to be like Mary. Well, I'm going to make some time that I got to read my Bible. I got to make some time that I got to study my word. I got to make some time that I'm going to worship because I understand that the spirit of the assassin heard me when I spoke it out my mouth. I said, I'm going to do it this time.
Yes.
See, the enemy heard you what you said you were going to do, even when we forget. He heard us. Because see, even here, it says in verse 18, he said, when Joseph's brothers saw him coming, they recognized him in the distance. So that means to tell me that Joseph didn't even see them, but they saw him. The enemy see you when you don't see them. He said, as he approached, they made plans to kill him. You see that? It said, here comes the dreamer, they said. Come on, let's kill him. And let's throw him in one of these cisterns so we can tell our father a wild animal have eaten him. Then we'll see what becomes of his dreams. See, this is his brothers.